live. It's talking about Lincoln versus Sunderland. That's my lineup I've gone for. Try to get 1,000 subscribers, so please subscribe, much appreciated. Also, share this live as well. Let's check, see if this is up. Is it better with that light on? I'm just going to leave this one on. Just wait till people go on. So, Sunderland attacking on Lincoln. This is going to be one of the hardest games in my opinion, as Lincoln are in second on 32 points. They've, do you know what? They can score goals from all over, not just up front. The midfielder, George Grant, he's got 9 goals already, 7 at home and 2 away. And he's the defender. He's called Monsma. I can't even pronounce it. Sorry if it's wrong. He's got 5 goals and he's a centre back. So we've got a tough game on Saturday. I'm going to not make the mistake. I want to do a video with my mistake. I'm trying to do like the score predictions, you know, like as he does for each channel. Is this the camera alright or what? Doesn't look good. Later on. Is me face being blocked by this thingy on the screen, because last time it was on the wrong side. But so apparent that there's the new investors wanting to buy for the club. 2 apparent rate ones really, but from a good source, not my source, but what I've read, somebody's got a good source within the club, and they've said that Stuart Donald's going to be a sleeping partner. That's what I've heard. From I've seen it, I've read it, I've seen it. I didn't know anyone, you know what I mean? It's not my source, but somebody else's source have said that he's going to be a sleeping partner, so he's still going to be at the club. Fuck me, imagine that, man. I'm going to try and do these lives every Friday, so try and tune in. Like I was saying, Lincoln, it's going to be a hard game. Do you know what I'd gone for? Us getting absolutely tortured, battered all over the park, and us winning 1-0. I'd tap that 1-0 all day long. Just got to get a quick choking in here. So that's my lineup. That's what I've gone with. I'm leaving. I can't really sing for me because it's really minute. So I've got to come right up. I've gone for Grigg up top. I think the goals will come for Will Grigg for sure. He's just apparently Lee Johnson likes him in training, likes the look of him, thinks goals will come for him. So I'm just willing him to score me. A bit like, can you remember Josie at the door, where the Sunderland fans used to pray he would score? That's what I'm going for. I'm going for like at the minute I say Will Grigg a bit like out the door, so I'm praying he scores and I can sing that song when we get back in the stadium. Diamond on the opposite, like on the right hand side up the pitch, I've gone for, because his movement on and off the ball against Oldham, I know it's a League 2 team, but it was class. His movement was unreal, so he's got to start. He looked leagues above all of our players and Oldham's players when he was on the pitch. So with that being said, I'll definitely have Diamond in the team. And also on the opposite side, McGeady had plenty of time on the pitch, so I've gone for McGeady as well. Oh, it's warm in here. Just behind, it looks like as if I've gone where I've put Maguire. It looks a bit further down the pitch, where in hindsight I want him further towards Grigg. Just in that little pocket of space further up. I should have moved it further up. And then I think I've gone Scowen and Ledbetter. Gives a quick look. Scowen and Ledbetter in the middle. Quickly gone. Have a look on here. Alright, Travis Conlon mate, and Joseph as well. At the back, I've gone McFadzean left back. There's no other one who will play at left back, so I'm going to leave him in the team. Also, I think, I can't even remember. I've gone for the centre backs of Flanagan and Wright. I thought I put Willis in. I'm sure I mentioned Willis. No, I mustn't have. But them are my centre backs, and obviously Conor McLaughlin. I like Conor McLaughlin, especially when he gets forward. He's kind of good going forward, and he link up class with Jack Diamond. So that's my team, and I'm praying to God we can just get a 1-0. Just a 1-0 with this new. Do you know what? I don't even think these new owners are going to come in, me. You know, I really don't. I just think I think Stuart Donald's gone and held on and held on. I didn't even think these new owners are going to come in. I really didn't. I just think he's going to see how Lee Johnson gets on. And if Lee Johnson gets his team playing right, gets us up the table, I honestly believe that he's just going to keep out of the club, and just the fans will be quiet if the team's performing, and they'll not really mention Donald, and he'll stay at the club. I really believe it so. Which is shite really, because we want him gone, because he's, you know how he is. You think Burge will be the only change? Well, from the Oldham game, is that, well, obviously that's the last game we had. Do you know what? Apart from Patterson's one mistake, he done well, especially in the later on stages of the game. He made a class save. I think it was about 83 minutes or something like that, and he kept it at 2-1. But it's his only first real. Well, even I can remember his first real run out in the Sunderland first team. So you kind of just toss him in at the deep end in League One. I'm not saying he did his bad. He did do well, but Burge comes in for me just for the experience of being in League One. Pardon me. But I was looking at it, and he said Gooch is near enough. Like, he's not near there, but he's not far off Gooch from coming back in. He says he cannot wait to see him play. He's heard a lot about Gooch. But either fucking Stuart Donald proper snide, hasn't he? He's like I was saying before, pretending to get these deals in, or investors coming from again. He's apparently going to be a sleeping partner. Somebody's got a source close to the club and said that he was going to be a sleeping partner. Joseph, I wish John McLaughlin would stop. Do you know what? I know injury wise, I like what more me, I really did. But he probably lost a yard of pace. He done his knee, and then when he come back, he hurt himself again. So with Watmore, it was one of them. We had to get rid of him really. But do you know what? Do you know the first time we were in the League One, our team was on paper it looked really good. We should have got out that league then and there. But then you look at the team now, even to when we first come down. Travis, I liked Oviedo as well. He was a good player. He used to link up with McGeady really well. He just didn't want to be in League One, did he? He was saying he was injured when he was, well, apparent he was saying he's injured when he weren't. But he was alright. I've met him before. He's just to speak to, he was a nice person. But looking at it, I wonder how long, if anybody can let us know when Kimbiota will be back. Or I know it looked bad when he was in the lying on bed in hospital, but I wonder how long it'll be. When's Lyndon Gooch back? He says a couple of weeks. Not. Stop that dog, babe. The dog's barking. But no, looking at it, nice 1-0. That'll happily do me. What does people reckon then? What do you guys think the score's going to be? Hume is not that far off as well, he said. I should have wrote it all down really beforehand, and I would have been able to tell you a bit more clearly. But that's me lineup, that's me team. Subscribe as well if you haven't. But I'm going for the 1-0. I really hope. Do you know what? For some reason, I've got a good feeling about Saturday's game. I really have. I've got a really good feeling. I'm going for 1-0 at all. They're a good team, like I say. They're set up well. They've got a really solid defence. You would never think that this is their first time in League One. I mean, they've just been promoted, sorry. They're a newly promoted team. And they're doing really well. I think lockdown and me fans being there has obviously helped them. And I thought they would fall away. I honestly didn't think they'd sustain these amount of wins and draws and keep themselves in contention of getting automatic promotion. I just thought they'd drop off. But they've done well to keep in and thereabouts, really. And they beat Shrewsbury 4-1 in the cup. Well, that doesn't mean that really, the cup game. Also, they beat Ipswich 1-0. So and they've beat Charlton this season. So that they are beating big teams. They're not just beating like the teams round the bottom. Well, Sunderland, under Parkinson couldn't do. We couldn't dig it. I think teams were just parking the bus against us and then hoping to get one chance And when they were getting that one chance, they were scoring, and that was it. That was it. We couldn't break them down ever again after that. Just got to get on here. Alfie Carver, 2-0 to the lads. I hope you're right, mate. I hope you're right. But I'm trying to get there. But do you know what? You're probably sick of us saying it because you're even saying it all the time. I'm trying to get to 1,000 for Christmas, and there's plenty of games. I think there's a game Saturday and a game Tuesday all the way to the end of the year. Sorry, so I should be able to get there. But I don't know. And when I was talking to Michael Bowers after the live on SAFC Fan TV, he was saying that you should probably do it, but I don't think I will. But Carl Duffy says, lads to win 2-1. I hope you're right, mate. It's flick that off. When you get to 1,000, you still have to have 4,000 hours watched. So really, like 4,000 hours, I think I'm about 3,000, so I'm still nowhere near that, so I'll not even mark it. It's just a nice goal to get in, or 1,000. Like, other people's got 2, 5, 10, it doesn't really matter. It's just like one is our target to get in. So that's what I'm planning on doing in any way. And once it's there, we're laughing. Once I'm monetised, I'll do all sorts of different football. I'll do stuff like what that Thogden does, because he gets like nearly 1,000 every live he does him. So I don't know, be one of them. If Sunderland win the Premier League, would easy get to 1,000. Would easy get to 1,000 if Sunderland win the Premier League. It's just because, well, I'm not saying years are who's watching, but most Sunderland supporters, when we're in the Premier League, they're really fickle, meaning that if we're not doing well or we're not winning, they didn't want to know, and they keep away from the club. So that's why not many people watch us, and not many people are really bothered about Sunderland at the minute. With the manager, the previous manager, the owner, they've got it all a shite really. So it's the interest in Sunderland's not there. So that's why it's been a struggle to get them up, get it up. But we'll get there. Don't worry about that. Do you think we'll get promoted this season? Truthfully and honestly, didn't just save it just because you support Sunderland, or if you support any other club. Do you think Sunderland's going to get us up this season by the playoffs or up automatic? What do you reckon? No. No. Travis says nope. Travis says 2, 3. Definitely not weird. Didn't it be like that? Definitely not. Madger back. I'd love Madger back, me. You know, I swear to God, I didn't care. I'd have him back. Does anybody playoffs at best? Promotion, taking the game to the opposition with 3-1 to Sunderland. That's a bit more optimism. Philip Stout says, if we play attacking football, the goals will come. The points will also get them promotion. Taking the game to opposition 3-1. Sunderland. Honestly, I've got a really good feeling about Saturday for some reason. I think I'm starting to really warm to our manager. I'm saying manager, he's a coach, but he's saying all the right things. I'm sure he watches what the fans say on either Facebook, YouTube or whatever, like big fans with big channels or big Facebook pages, or even like the Rotor Report and stuff like that. I'm sure he listens to what the fans say, because I'll be talking to mates or whatever about certain things, football related, and then he literally comes out and says it in these interviews, and I'm like, well, I bet he listens. And not to me, fuck me, why would he listen to me? But like other fans, like the Rotor Report and stuff like that, I bet he listens, watches and pays attention to that, because he's saying everything what we want to hear. He's saying they've got a load of hard work to do. He's going to work them hard. The fitness weren't up to like the best. He's brought McGeady back in, stuff like that. No chance. Who said that? Oh, where's it gone? I don't know who said it about Endong, but I would never have him back in a million years, mate. No way. Moyes fucking ruined our... Sorry if you didn't swear, but Moyes ruined our fucking team when he didn't sign MV and he went out and signed Endong. It was absolute disgrace. Joseph, I watch that Thogden now and again, like, if he's doing, if he does see the Liverpool game, because I like to watch Liverpool for Jordan Henderson. I'll watch his live, or I'll try and get the box on, flick through and stuff like that. You've got to look at, as me growing this channel as a Sunderland, it's just Sunderland at the minute. You've got to look at it at the bigger picture. Like, he does all different types of football, and he does all different leagues, and that's how his channels went from being small to absolute monstrous. If other YouTubers who do just Sunderland at the minute start to branch out and dig other little bit of football and start to learn the trade, like football in Premier League, League Championship, League One, League S, the La Liga, the Serie A, stuff like that, other people's channels that do just do Sunderland will be massive as well. It's especially, do you know what, if the SAFC Fan TV went and done see the Premier League as well, our will do Thursday Premier League, talk about that, review a couple of games, they'd get loads more subscribers just for that, because everybody likes to see people talking about their team. You know what I mean? Yes, John lad, how are you, mate? I haven't heard of you for a while. I haven't seen you for a while, like, lad, being quiet. Hey, what's happened with your Twitter? Did you get kicked off or something? They done that to me. I had to make a new Twitter up, me, like. They kicked. I think I shared something about Joey Barton, and I says, this cunt will be licking his lips or something, and they just closed my account straight away. And then I just started making a new one up. Twats. But if whoever's people who's watching will probably be already subscribed to him, but can't subscribe to Jams, are they? The North East legend. Aye, but I'm awful for tomorrow. Awful. Travis says Jackarini is for free, mate. Jackarini? Is Jackarini gone a free, like? I didn't think we could afford his wages, mate. Is that right, mate? Fuck, Jesus, I can't believe they've closed your account for that. Have you tried you had a canny few on and all, didn't you? Surely they can review it or something, can they? If you can email them. You should email them, try and get it sorted out. That's shite when that happens. Or even if you can set a new email address up, one you can access, and then dig a new account through that email address. I'm assuming you could do that. I'm assuming every Sunderland YouTuber and all that would share it, and you'd get your numbers back up, mate. But it's no good that, like, just cancelling your account. They've done that to me, you know, twats. But that's one of them, and I've got to do. Let's try and make a new one. But like I was saying, lads, we've got this fucking take, our fake, our whatever people want to call it. Apparently, the word is that if you haven't heard, which you probably will have, he's going to be. People try to ring. Didn't ring if you're watching. Twats. Off now. I'm on. People try to ring. Do not ring. Shit me. Reese's Vlogs. Alright, mate. Is that do you still do football? I'm sure you do. Or did you stop digging it? I'm sick of people ringing. Please, didn't ring. I'm busy knocking off of you. Aye, mate. You still do it? Oh, good. Go and subscribe to him and all. Reese's Vlogs. He does footy. Yeah, you know, mate. He does Sunderland ones and all. Oh, good. I can't wait to get back in the stadiums. I really can't wait to get back in the stadiums and do me vlogs. I've got a chest mount and all, because sometimes I feel crap. Now, holding the camera up in my face and talking to it now, I feel a bit shit, mate. So I've got like a mount here so I can record the game, talk after. But gives a quick look on here. Alright, in case yeah. Do you reckon we're going to win? I've got a funny feeling we are, you know. It's the mother-in-law who's ringing, I cannot. Fight the person who's ringing. Nah. I've got a funny feeling we're going to win tomorrow, mate. That's the lineup I've went for anyway. Hopefully it can. Oh, sorry, I didn't say that, John. I sent an appeal, no response. Fucking hell. Jesus. Sorry to hear about that, Jam, mate. You can't believe that. Even how did they know you to email it? Or did you? I can't believe that. How did they even know it was the same email address? Or well, like you say, you changed it. So you've changed your email address and they've still went and banned you. That's shocking. That was it because of the name, Jam Sony, do you reckon? That's shocking. That. That is mate. It's a shame you can't get it sorted, like. Even if, say you would have to, if you went and put it in the same name, they'll have went and banned you. Or where if you've got like say a capital S, just change it to non-capital. I don't know how it works, mate, with Twitter. It's a nightmare. I didn't really, well, I did get on it, but it's kind of hard, like. Chasey lads just did 3,600 subs. Nice one for you, mate. You know, send some my way, like, or what? Because I've only got 800. Yeah, man, I'm only joking. Hey, congratulations, mate. What do you do? Do you do football? I'm assuming you do, like. Pardon me. I'll say what he says. He's do footy. I'm assuming that. Why would he be watching this? He'd probably be doing footy, wouldn't he? Victor, I like Victor in HB when he was at Sunderland. He was a bit injury prone, like, wasn't he? When he was playing in his right position, he was class in HB, but say what lead score is. What's the lead score? No, I don't know what the lead score is. Oh, Sunderland vlogger. Hey, well, I get your pals, tell me it, to subscribe to me and all. So I feel shit seeing shit like that, mate, like. But you've got to do what you've got to do. Leeds 1-0. Who are they playing again? Sure, it was a top team, wasn't it? Oh, I've run out of pop here, like. Who's Leeds playing? They're a good team, Leeds. I tell you what, they are. Their manager, West Ham, their manager, well, I'm glad because I didn't like Moyes. Patrick Bamford. Their manager was going to get Player of the Month, and everybody on Twitter was saying, why? What's he done? What's this? What's that? Or Manager of the Year, or something along them lines. And I was thinking to myself, do you know what? He's brought Leeds back into the Premier League, which haven't been there since, when was it? Rio Ferdinand was there? Might have been a bit after that, but round about them years. And he's got them in the Premier League, and they're stable in the Premier League, and all. They're not just getting battered like Fulham every week. They're actually doing well. So, you know. If you're still watching, you should do lives and that, mate. You'd probably get much, well, you didn't need any more subscribers, you've got all the cunts. Sorry for saying that. I try and keep away from that word. It just fell out. Leeds are playing Moyes. Didn't like Moyes for what he done to us. Do you know when Sam Allardyce built us up, right? And we had a team there where everybody was saying, Sunderland's going to be the next Leicester. They're going to go and do this. We're going to do that because we're beating Everton 3-0. We're beating Chelsea, and we kept us in the league. And when Sam left for England job, which I wish he didn't do it, but he done it anyway. From that point on, it's led us to where we are now. As soon as he went, that was it. We were fucked. We went from doing really well, looking like we're going to be the next Leicester next season. Oh, we're going to sign. Moyes come in, and he just ripped apart everything. The biggest mistake he done was bringing in MV. It really was. Look, he couldn't get Cornier playing. Kabul went. It just went to shite, really, didn't it? So, and I blame Moyes for that. So that's why. When I was on Fans Reacts show, he was saying along the lines of, who's your most hated person in football, and everyone was saying Joey Barton, but I said Moyes for that reason, because he got us into League One. Simple as that. Stop swearing, me kids. Can neighbours like? How old are you, Reese? My kids. Like I was saying it anyway, I'll try and stop where it was swearing. I can't help it, it just comes out of my mouth. I didn't mean to do it. But like I was saying, I blame Moyes for us being in League One. Not just Moyes, he said, obviously, Ellis Shaw didn't want to pour any more money into the club, and it was just a snowball effect. Once Sam Allardyce left, like the stability, all the foundations what he had in play just ruined us, properly ruined us when boys took over. So I blame him. Joey Barton, do you know what? I love to hate Joey Barton, but it's not hate where I'm like, I fucking hate him. It's like I keep swearing. It's hate as in like I like to see it in a way, you know what I mean? I like to see him to wind us up so then we react and kick back off to him. I'll quickly say what people are saying. Reece, I'm 14, heart. Jake here, don't mind. No, you want to joke, mate. Travis, mate, take what was done. Shut up, man, you're talking shit. No way, is it? I'm not being nasty when I say that, I'm just shocked. Is it done? Is Stuart Donald's sleeping partner, like I was saying? Take what was done? No way. Oh, I can't even check them on my phone. Shit. I'll tell us the details and put them in. Are you the takeover's meant to be done? Get in, dog. Dog tried to get in there. Oh, the dog's ragging the Christmas tree down. Alright, Uncle Tom, mate. You always comment here, mate. Travis, swear, yes. Oh, it's gone off. Where was that? 2 minutes. Well, the takeover's done. Casey, what's the details, please? Travis, swear, yes, no. Donald is out. Donald's out? Shut up, man. No chance, get it. Donald's got. No, I don't believe he's winding us up. I bet he's winding us up. No, a few people saying it now. No way, get it. It's done. Is it Dreyfus? Is Dreyfus took over? No way. Buzzing. Oh, come on. Are you got to fucking beat Lincoln? Get in. We've got to smash Lincoln now. Get it look. It's done. Oh my god, get in. Oh wait, tell us the details. Write it down. Not write it down. Put it in the comments, the details, so I can have a quick look at it. And I'll have to have a look like. Oh, piss off, the joking. Ha! No way. You got us there, like. Some people are saying the joke. Wait there, I might have to read this. I'll have to stop on again. I was going to quickly jump off, but now I'll have to stop on. I'll stop on 5 more minutes and then I'll have to find out if he's winds up or not. Pardon me, sorry about that. But if you just tuned in, who said that? Alan Robson. No way. The Night Owls, I know, Alan. That lad is 100% chairman. So he's got the full stake. Like, has he got has Stuart Donald or Charlie Maven got any percentages in stake? No chance, mad this like. I need people to write the details in so I can have a quick look if you can. Nah, both out. Fuck me, I'm gonna have to go and take a video on that. No way, they're both out. I cannot believe it. I wonder how much it's cost to get them to twats gone on radio now. Oh nah. Listen, I might have to just jump off and have a look. I don't know. Wait, how long have I been on? Half an hour. I think that's enough on it. Right. Wait, oh yeah, 2 minutes. Are you going to be live for ages because I'm going off now. I'm going to have to find out this news. Wait, I'll give a look. Yes. Do you have Joe Stubbs? Yes, Joe did that. Alright, Joe, mate. Stubb, I mean, I said Stubbs for some reason. I've got Instagram, mate. I'll find out as soon as I come off here. It's just I've news on my phone to do this, and I cannot check the phone or even lineups or who's injured, who's not, because it's the phone's there. You know what I mean? Look, I'll watch your videos, mate. Aye, cheers, mate. I'll have to find out all the details, write it all down and everything, because I cannot even believe it. I knew, do you know what, last time I was digging a video, Lee Johnson got the job and I was out somewhere and it took us ages to get it up, and I thought, fucking hell, I got on here and something will happen. But aye, it's done. Nice one. Over the moon. Right, everybody, please share this video just so I can build me subscribers up. Subscribe if you haven't. And thanks for coming on. It means the world. I'll be here every Friday. Once we get into tier 2, I'll have me mate here as well, and he knows loads about Sunderland. See you in the next video. Get it, he's gone. Fucking hell. What the hell? Send? Oh yeah, I can text you on. Text back on here. Didn't even know.